adjust this. Let's adjust that. Okay, that looks all right. Maybe we'll get to watch our programs. Thank you, tractor. Very useful. Welcome back, everyone. Episode 21. It is June. It is late in the evening, so we'll probably be having a nap real soon. I wanted to kind of catch you up on what we're doing here, so let me jump into the tractor. We'll just leave this on here for funsies. So I did a bit of work off camera, I guess, because it was boring, so you guys don't want to see that. But bottom line is, in the last episode, we started clear cutting some areas so we can make some fields, and I have done just that. I have cleared out not only this area, which we saw in the last episode, but I've also cleared all the way over here and that whole area. So lots of new opportunities here, and I want to take advantage of it. So one of the things I think I want to do right up front is I want to mow all this grass. I know it looks crazy, doesn't it? I want to mow all this grass. I want to make some bales. I want to feed that BGA. It's huge financial impact. If you look at my bank account now, that was mostly from sales of wood, and also from, you know, the previous run we did BGA, but we're all out of silage over there. It's offline basically. So we're going to try to get that going again. That said, there is no way I'm going to bale this with just the mower that I had and the small equipment that I had. This is way too big, and it'll take me forever to do it. So with all this cash flow, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to spend some money and we're going to upgrade. This is going to be a bit of an upgrade episode. We're going to see what we can get, and ideally we get a solution to mow all this, and we'll put in some fields afterwards. I just don't want to waste all that grass. There's also this area that got cleared out as well, so that's a candidate for another nice field. So I think we'll set something up in there. But first things first, I think we need to sell some stuff and replace it with bigger equipment. I think we're okay for tractors for now. I think we're okay for our harvester, so I don't want to spend money on that. We got a seeder and a planter, and those are going really well. That said, I think mowing is the big next thing for us, so let's just leave this here for now. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head to the store, and we're going to pick up a few things. So this right here is going to go, so I'm going to throw that on the front of the tractor, and then all of this equipment is going to get replaced, as well as this mower, and that'll be a big part of you know, raising a little bit more money. But you know, bottom line is it's time for the upgrades. So let's go, let's do this. Let me get this green, horrible green. You know, it looks great on a John Deere, but it just doesn't work with anything else, really. Maybe a Fendt. It might work well with a Fendt. Oh, I don't even know if this fits on here, does it? Uh-oh. I don't think this fits on here. No. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so I think what we'll do then, I do want to bring that back, so I think we're going to switch tractor. Let's grab this guy. Okay, and we'll bring something back. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I did plant a few trees just to give a little bit of more shade around here. Good for us. Let's head to the shop. I got a plan and a strategy. I gave this a lot of thought, so we're gonna upgrade. Okay, so we're going to do a few things. First of all, let's sell all this. Probably won't get too much for this. Sell. No, almost nothing for that. And okay, so that's sold. I want to get a low loader. So let's start with that. I want to be able to carry a lot more equipment around. Okay, so there's our low loader. And you're wondering what I'm going to be putting on that. Well, we're going to be doing 2 trips. First trip is going to be for some newish equipment, and second trip is going to be for replacements. And I do want to bring back some equipment using this trailer to be sold. So let us drop the ramps. All right, what is it that we're buying? Aha. Okay, our first purchase. Our first purchase is a lovely skid steer. We're going to need that to haul pallets around a bit, so we got ourselves a Lizard 863. And the very first thing we're going to do is load this guy up. I think we're going to do that backwards. Oops. All right, up you go. And we'll start him right there. All right. Next, as you can tell, I've kind of planned some of this. So, next up, look at this. I finally got it. I started talking about this on, I think it was may have been episode 5 or 6. I really wanted one of these. Now we got it. Now, why can I not detach that trailer? Well, that's inconvenient. Okay. That's inconvenient. Okay, so we've got a couple of things that we wanted to get. So what we're going to do is we're going to return these back to the farm, and we're going to pick up some other equipment, and we will load it up, bring it back here, sell it, and then we'll pick up a couple more pieces of equipment that I think is pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully this guy can pull this. All right, and we're back. Got some help loading up that baler. So let's get the other tractor. Let's get it the baler down. And then we'll load up some other equipment. We're kind of doing a big swap out, I guess. There we go. And we're down. This is going to be a pleasure to work with. I'm just going to put it over here for now. We'll park it afterwards. Let's get the Bobcat. I call it a Bobcat, but really it's a lizard. I think it might be made by the same company. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna park this guy right over here. There's a nice little spot here for him. There we go. He'll be handy for moving these, loading them up. Next, we're gonna load up the rest of this equipment. We won't need a wrapper anymore because this wraps. We don't need a baler anymore because that bales. And we're just going to have to figure out the mower part of it. Okay. Let's do the baler first. I think that'll fit nicely at the top of the trailer. Oh, I have a half a bale I'm gonna waste in there, aren't I? There, carefully. Nope, 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 nope. This takes skill, which I don't have. I can do this. Oh, goodness, that's horrendous. Eventually I'll get this. It's just a little too wide. I'm totally overcompensating. I don't even know if this is going to fit on here. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to get it on here, but... Okay. Let's try something else. How's that for mad backing up skills? Yeah, this was a little too wide, so I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Don't tell anybody. And I think we're gonna do the rest using this advanced method. I'll see you guys in a minute. So as you can see, we magically loaded all that equipment up there. Don't ask me how. Sometimes there's things you just don't want to know. And we are going to add one more piece of equipment to bring back. Let's just put this here for now. This will be a tricky drive, but you know, I'm kind of used to tricky drives now, so. There we go. This mower on the front. All right, let's head to the shop, sell all this stuff. Like making wholesale changes here. Of course, we're keeping some of the equipment, but we got an interesting strategy. There we go. And we're going to retain that trailer because we need it. But everything else is being sold. Oh, and the tractor we're keeping as well, because that thing is beautiful. I do not regret that purchase at all. Hopefully everything's still hanging on there, good and strapped down. Can we fit all this on there? Maybe. Let's see. Alright, so what are we selling? We're selling the pallet fork. We're selling the mower. We're selling... repair that. I don't know why, but... let's sell that. Sell the wrapper. Bale spike. And the mower. And we'll keep those other two things. We got $296,000 left. And we have almost everything we need. Except for one thing. Which will make our lives a lot easier. We're going to need to lower the ramps. And go shopping again. Okay. All right. What did we get? Well, we got this. Now, I think we might have a problem. This thing is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So this is a swather. This will allow us to mow grass and create swath all in one shot. At which point, we're going to try to just bale and wrap in one shot. And if I'm not sure it's going to work, but that looks like just a basic trailer hitch. If we're lucky, it will actually work with the baler, so we may be able to do it all in one. I'm going to doubt that. And suddenly I'm realizing that there's no way this thing is going to actually load onto the trailer. It's way too wide. I thought this trailer was bigger. Oh no, maybe. No, there's no way. Okay, so I guess we're driving this back. Since we're driving this back, I think we might be able to drive it back with this header on here. I'm not sure if it's going to be wide enough. We'll find out, I guess. If not, we'll go get the header trailer that I think should work with this header. So let's do that. I'm really curious to find out whether that baler works with this. Oh, this is really wide. I didn't really expect this. Oops. Should really be using a header trailer. Oh, hitting everything. Can be damaged. We're down to 171,000. These are kind of the purchases that I wanted to make, but I've got a couple of other ideas for things that we're going to do in this episode. We're kind of doing a little bit of a significant upgrade episode, I guess, where we're going to, you know, really pick up our game a bit. And in honoring the conditions that we had for the... oh dear. Wow. Maybe if I drive like this, I'll be better. Oh, a little worried. Okay. again, we're going to focus a little bit on development of the area. So we're going to get into a new line of business. Which way should I go? I think I need to go this way, but I need to be really careful about... Oh, made it through. I didn't think we were going to make it through there. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. We can drive on the grass here, so that'll make it easier. Let's go test out that baler right away and see if it actually fits. You know, realistically, it shouldn't work. You know, we don't have a PTO on the back of this thing, so but we'll see. You never know sometimes. All right, let's turn this. See if this works. If this works, it's going to be ridiculously easy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. I put in a little track here. Oh, this is where I go. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're probably gonna start back over here anyways. And hit up this field first, because that's also ready to go. Should we try this out? Let's see if this will work for us. Okay, that extends. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Okay, so the baler's running. And the mower's running. And lowered. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at this. Well, I guess there is a PTO somewhere in there. Okay, well, mow and wrap and drop. I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna keep everything grass. What a dream. Yeah, this really shouldn't be working, but it is. So, for the sake of realism, I'm not going to be realistic. Now, I don't know how many bales we're going to be able to create. I have a plan for this field. I'm going to be converting this field in an upcoming episode. We're not going to be leaving grass here. So may as well mow it. I think probably next episode is when we'll do the conversion. We'll get into that next episode, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get this done, and we're gonna move on to something else. Okay, so question for you guys. I know there's I know that there's some farm sim YouTubers, I guess, that do time lapse in their videos. So question is, do you enjoy that? And if you do, yeah, leave me a comment, let me know. I've been not sure if I want to do time lapse or not. Not because I don't like it, but more it's because I guess a fair amount of people do them. And I just want to do something different, but you know, I'm kind of always like that. I tend to want to be different. So anyways, let me know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do some episodes with time lapse, some episodes without. And yeah. When I say episodes, I mean series. I do plan to do several more series. I've got more stuff planned. I think, you know, those of you who've been watching the series so far, this series, realize where I might be going with one of them. But I also have other ideas. It's just, you know, it's hard to get everything, you know, get into the groove of producing on a regular basis. I still have a lot of other personal obligations that I need to pay attention to, that I can't neglect, so. How's this? Now we're harvesting at 10 kilometers an hour, which is not bad. You know, it's pretty much a standard harvesting speed. And we're up to 15. Not sure why I just went to 15, but I think the baler may require more power than this mower will do, but I think it's still worthwhile. And we're coming to the end of this field. I did, you know, a little bit off camera, but bottom line is this this was really fast, so I think we're gonna leave it at that. We missed a few spots, but let me just unload that. Okay. So we got this field done very quickly. I love this, absolutely love it. I know it shouldn't work, but it does. So we're going to exploit it. So I was doing a true, you know, role play, I guess. You know, I wouldn't do this, but if you've been watching the series so far, you know that I'm role-playing sometimes, and sometimes I'm not, so. I think what we'll do is we're going to leave this here for now. We're going to do this field, this area over here, and let's fly a little bit. I want to show you guys something. Okay, so here we are, magically flying. So we're going to mow this and bale it. I don't know if you noticed, but I did spend some time putting in a road back here, over to here, right over to the BGA. And the reason for that is I plan to mow this whole area and be able to deliver it directly. But at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be part of the road system. This road over here will eventually move right across here and head way down there to where the dock area is, which is over here. So that'll be in, you know, much later. I do not own any of this property over here. So that'll be a project for, you know, a future episode at some point, is to raise enough money to buy. And if you can, you know this map, you understand that there's trees everywhere. There's no lack of money to be made on this map, just from trees. So yeah, so we'll keep going with this. Right now I want to kind of use up as much of what we do own. And then we've got some future plans in the works. Okay, so next thing I wanted to do, and I mentioned it a little bit earlier, I'm going to have to go pick up that trailer and other tractor a bit later, but we made an agreement as part of, you know, the grant that we got. We made an agreement that we would build and help develop. So I've got a plan here. Let's move on to that. This field that's over here, I'm not super crazy about. I don't know why. It just feels weird. And I think I'm going to take up this bottom part here to do something else with. I may turn this back to grass and trees up here. But for now, this is a nice workable flat area that I can do things with. So I think I'm going to exploit that. I keep using the word exploit. It sounds wrong, doesn't it? But I'll keep, you know, leveraging the gifts that we have been given. How's that? Not a little bit better? So we're building. And what we're going to do here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, is we're going to put in a selling point. And that is going to be a supermarket. We want to employ people, and we want to be able to have more opportunities to sell. So I think here is perfect location for a supermarket. So we're going to build that right away. There we go. And to go with that, we're going to pave some of this, and we'll do that because we want parking. We want to be able to welcome people. So we're just going to open that up a little bit. That's asphalt. There we go. But we're going to go right around the side here. And we're going to put in some parking spots for people. Maybe a fence or two. So we're going to reach out into our field a little bit. And then we're going to touch up the road a bit. There we go. And I think we went too far. You know what we should do though? We should pave the whole road. Are we ready for that much modern civilization? And what we'll do is we'll put in some parking spots. And they are right here. And I think we're going to put those this way. Need room, I guess, for the trucks to get in. And can we do some this way? Oh, that's awfully close. Yeah, why not? See what that looks like from the ground. Okay, we'll be able to back up our trucks here and we'll be able to sell our products. We got some parking spots here. I may put in a little fence here. We'll see. We'll see. But we're open for business. S-Mart. That'll allow us to sell some of our produce. We have 91,000 left, and one of the things I want to make sure we do, you know, if we can make silage bales this easily, and we can, we have lots of grass to do it with, and we can sell it fairly at a good price and fairly quickly. I'm not worried about money anymore. So now we're in full build and development mode, and I'm gonna chip away at something that's bugging me. Let us start paying off our debt. We have debt. We owe $275,000. I am gonna pay back right away. I'm gonna pay back 50,000. And we'll keep chipping away at that. Hopefully in a, you know, a future episode, you know, in the very near future, we'll be able to pay it all off. So the first real business has opened up. You know, we've done a little bit of production work in here, but not much. But now we've opened up a store and we'll be able to sell in volume. Another thing I did off camera, I forgot to mention, is I added some more sheep. So we now have 76 sheep. As, you know, there's been some reproduction, but there's also been, you know, we bought more. So things should move along really well. Some of you may wonder, we've got these bales here, which are basically grass bales. Sheep like grass, that's no problem. However, we sold our baler that will bale without wrapping, and the new baler that we have automatically wraps. So how are we going to bale grass? I have a solution for that, and basically we're going to pick up a forage harvester, and we'll be able to sorry, not a forage harvester, but a forage wagon, and we'll be able to pick up, you know, we won't use the baler. We'll just get you know, just grass, loose grass picked up from the swather. All right. I guess another thing I wanted to bring up, I guess, for this series is, I don't know if you've noticed, you probably have, my episodes have gotten longer and longer as we've gone along. I just get into it. But the thing is, as well, is when I first started, I would record, you know, an hour and then edit out half an hour's worth of either mistakes that I made speaking, or I just, you know, I actually had a lot of problems with some of the equipment at the beginning. I was making mistakes where certain things didn't work. I don't know if you remember in the first few episodes, I kept getting stuck and I couldn't go very far with the tractor power that I had. That's not as much of an issue anymore. So I'm not editing as much. So when I record an hour now, I'm only chopping out maybe 10 minutes now, and that's a big difference. So I have to adjust for that. I really would like to keep them down to about half an hour episodes. I don't like going too long. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. I think at this point in time, all our fields are doing well. I think right now the next big thing for me is to mow all of this, and obviously I'm not going to make you watch all that even with this new fangled system that I have, it's still going to take quite a while to do. So I'm going to move on to that, and I think that's where we're going to leave this episode for today. I've got an hour recorded so far. I'll probably edit out a bit. Next episode we'll be gathering a ton of bales, feeding them to the BGA, and I have another business venture, a production venture that I want to get into very soon. So thank you very much for watching. I really enjoy doing this. I was excited at the beginning because it was new, and now I'm excited because it's really starting to grow fast. So yeah, thanks again. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share if you can. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.